Greetings, my excellent friends. Welcome back to Let's Play Trails in the Sky FC. Part 9 overall, Part 2 of Gavin MJ's Throats Are Being Mean to Them week. We have turned in all of our side quests and talked to all of our NPCs, so it is time to do Mayor Klaus's request. A direct request from the mayor himself. I do appreciate, we're not really going over the notebook, but I do appreciate how detailed it is. Especially for Find the Shiny Rock. Look how much was written in the notes for Shiny Rock compared to, like, Mushroom Hunt.
So many notes.
Yeah, Mushroom Hunt.
So little Mira.
Was just we need to get a fungus. We got a fungus. We gave the fungus to the douche.
I resisted saying it, but Firefly fungus just sounds so much like something from The Last of Us.
Yeah.
I resisted it because that's not what the side quest was about.
Also, correction, we did get the full bonus for ornament replacement. The guide that I'm like corner of my eye looking at to make this run faster did recommend doing the opposite one, but MJ's decision worked too, so MJ is correct.
Yay. Thank you for validating me, game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the mayor's even in today?
Well, I mean, he told us to visit, so...
It would be weird if he wasn't.
Yeah. Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance that he's out. I don't remember. I think we gave you this mare.
I think it was me.
Do you still want to have him, or are you tired with your voice today?
I don't know. You might want to go for it.
All right. Well, bless my soul. If it isn't Estelle and Joshua.
Hi, Mayor Klaus.
Basically, anybody under like the main characters, I don't think really matters if we swap here and there. I will note whenever there's somebody who who we will be locking in, so don't worry about that.
Gotcha.
I hope we're not disturbing you, sir, but we've come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about a job you requested. Yes, I heard from the guild that the two of you would be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you?
Well, we're trying to, at least. I'm very sorry about my dad reneging on his promise like this.
Yeah, there's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult. And it's for that reason, I think, that asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from my work, and I had to break down and ask the guild for help. Oh, you should have been there for the breakdown. There were so many tears.
Oh, no.
We were informed...
You need some tea, bud?
Don't worry, I took care of that. We were informed that this job involves the transport of a certain something, but what is it exactly that you would like us to carry and where? I would like you to pick up a septium crystal from the Malga mine and deliver it here.
When you say septium, do you mean like sepith that we often come across?
Accurately speaking, sepith is fragmented septium, too small to be used as precious stones. Therefore, this sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into ordnance.
So that's the difference, huh? I think I've got a better grasp on things now.
Yeah, sepiths are the tiny crystals that are basically a second form of currency for us. We get them from monsters. Septium are more plot-related. They're the big ones that are, like, used in the actual devices to, like, power the world. Less gameplay mechanic.
Gotcha.
We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of septium called Esmelus from the Malga mines since the olden days. However, since a large piece of this crystal was recently discovered, I've asked the mine chief to hold on to it until someone could pick it up. So you'd like us to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you can handle?
The transport of a precious gem, huh? It'll be a nice change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes, too. All right, we'll do it.
I appreciate your willingness to help. Please, take this with you. Mayor's referral. If you show that to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Yeah, previously, if you ever go to the mine, there's a dude standing at the entrance being like, No entry to civilians, go away. I didn't bother to trek up there just to get 2 lines from a dude with no name. Actually, might have a name. I don't know. I didn't bother. It's the only guy in Rolent I didn't talk to. Good luck. The mine is to the north of Rolent, at the end of the Malga Trail. It shouldn't be that far of a walk.
What's this giant safe? I know I've pointed the safe out before, but...
There's no parrot here to ask for the code, so we
yeah,
probably
where's
can't
the parrot?
break into his safe and steal his stuff. That would be very not bracery.
But it would be fun.
Yeah, okay.
Breaking
well,
and entering is fun.
Maybe we can break into the mayor's mansion and burgle him later when he's not here.
All right, I'll be patient.
Anyway, I think we just go up there now. Is there nothing else? Yeah, probably. They wouldn't update the whole town just from one conversation with the mayor. And if they did, well, we'll miss a set of dialogue, but pretty sure the only place that updates that quickly is the capital. This is correct, right? Yes, Malga Mine. This is the entrance to the Malga Mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave.
Believe it or not, we are here on business.
Rolent's mayor, Klaus, has asked that we come here and pick up a certain septium crystal. Well, all right then. If you got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here.
Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief.
That mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Kitten. He manages the mine and all of its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septium lode more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. It's dark inside.
Ooh, spooky.
It's not that bad. Nothing that way.
Check it out! It's a minecart! Do you think it's powered by orpments too?
Looks that way to me. How about we get in, see where it takes us?
Ride the minecart.
Whee! Where's Joshua? He's gone.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Great ideos. What are you kids doing down here? Are you friends with someone who works here in the mine?
Oh, I should have done the Edgeworth voice. He's Minor Miles.
God damn it! Well, Minor Miles, you can do baby Edgeworth voice.
There you go.
Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor.
Keep going, though. Keep going.
Okay. Oh, so you're here about the crystal, are you? Well, if you're looking for the boss, he should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine, you can get down there. The end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine?
Yes, Estelle, that's what he just said.
Yeah, that's what I just said. When you were riding in the minecart, you noticed a place along the way where the track diverges, right? If you follow that other line, you'll reach the elevator. In order to get there, you'll have to go back to where you came from and flip the lever to activate the track switch.
Thanks, Miles. There it is, the divergence. You'd think we could just hop the fence and walk, but maybe it's a longer journey here. No, it really isn't.
Simplifying stuff with graphics, okay. This is the elevator we're supposed to use to reach the lower tunnels, right?
Why do you look so worried about that, Estelle?
Maybe she's afraid of elevators. Maybe she has some elevator-related trauma.
No, that's ridiculous.
That would be silly. That being in a story, that'd be so silly. Why doesn't it work?
Let me have a look. I'm smarter than you.
Rude.
There's orbal energy running through it, but it appears to be mechanically locked. Maybe we should go back and ask that miner about it? But I didn't see any children. No, Estelle.
What's that you say? The elevator wouldn't work? Nah, I see what the problem is. You'll need the key to activate it. But since you don't have one of your own, I'll lend you out by oh my god.
I'll lend you out by helping you mine.
Sometimes my brain just decides to read really fast and will verbally jump ahead like 10 words.
It's fine. I'll help you out by lending you mine.
No, but it would make sense if he was helping us mine. He's a miner.
It's true. He's a baby. Much appreciated. Once our business here is finished, we'll make sure to return it.
Yeah, I never understood the logic behind getting the children to work in such a dark and horrible place.
Yeah, a little weird. Child labor is frowned upon.
Now we can go down. Estelle, try using that key we just borrowed. We should be able to get the elevator working this time. Duh. It looks like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down to the lower tunnels?
Oh my god, they just dropped down. That went so fast.
I did have turbo mode switched on. I do that to make the animations a little quicker. Lots of ways to go. Not all of them important. In fact, very few of them important. Eek! You scared me for a second. So you're looking for the mine chief, are you? I'm sure he's somewhere across that bridge. Miner in training. You don't have a name.
You can at least give the miner a name.
Bridge.
Even if he's a kid, he still has the right to a name.
There's a little heal station that we do not need, but use anyway.
Some nice little music.
It's a heal station.
A little ditty.
In case we take damage down here, but that wouldn't happen, right? Everything's peaceful.
No.
Minor bones. It looks like Trent was cutting work again. I can't believe he's still pulling the same stunts after that last earful he got from the boss. And Trent from the bar.
Oh my god. I think that actually was me. Oh man. I ate a ton of food, but now I'm hungry again. Maybe I ought to try sneaking off to town for lunch again.
I love the continuity that they put him in here now that we're finally here. There's more. Miner Heinrich. You said you're looking for the mine chief. He was here a moment ago.
The cultural diversity in this mine.
And Miner Pierre.
The reason why we've been able to work like this. No, I can't. We have is due to the grace of the goddess herself. We'd best remember to give thanks.
Give it a shot. That's all I could ask. Is this the chief? He's got a mustache. Surely he's the chief. Heaven and earth! What are two kids like you doing down here in the mine?
You're the mine chief, right? Boy, am I glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dank place for you.
Yeah, all we've been finding so far is memes. We're with the Bracer Guild, and we've come today on behalf of Mayor Klaus.
420 was yesterday, not today.
Well, you kids are bracers, are you? Well, that's quite a feat for being so young.
It's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right?
Yeah, we're calling it meth. No. Oh, right, give me a second. This little baby is something you don't see every day, which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible. Mine Chief pulls a large grain crystal from his breast pocket.
Wow, that sure is some crystal meth. I've never seen a crystal this big before.
That is impressive. There seems to be light swirling around inside, too. It's one of several types of septium. Specifically, it's an Esmelis crystal, which is endowed with the power of wind. For a gem of this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. I'm talking about a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor.
Roger that.
Receive the crystal.
It's so beautiful. It feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. This is super fun! Check this out, Joshua!
Yeah, you're walking in a circle. Well done. That's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble.
Oh boy. Fine, you big killjoy.
Estelle, put the crystal away.
Well, I guess that's that. We'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Gatton. But don't worry, we'll make sure this gets to the mayor.
I'm counting on you kids. Huh?
What's the matter?
That's odd. The airflow down here suddenly shifted.
The airflow?
This scent. It's... Ah!
Ah!
I knew it before it came up. Yeah, no reaction there.
Oh boy. He knows something. Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now?
No, it seems that there's been a cave-in somewhere within the mine. I wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. I better check on the extent of the damage. Look out! Estelle!
What?
Something bottom text. Kill a crab. And this is an NPC battle, which means you have a useless lump in the background, and if it dies, you get a game over.
Oh.
That happens a lot in this game. It's not great when you're not level 40.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Why are there... Do you usually have problems with monsters like this?
Only when they're having a rave. No, this is the first time we've ever had anything like this happen down here. Monsters have a predisposition which attracts them to the glow septium. So we've had a lot of them wander into the mine in the past, but judging from the situation, it may be that the recent cave-in opened up a hole connected to a den of monsters.
Did you say a den of monsters?
It's not inconceivable. This is no time to be standing around thinking about it. I've got to get the other workers out of here.
If that's the case, then how about letting us help you out?
You're kidding, right?
Monster extermination is right up our alley. And besides, every minute counts.
You're right. Some extra help would be much appreciated. So how many miners are we looking at in all? There should be only 4 others working here in the lower tunnels.
Got it. Now let's go find them. Oh man, I do have to go try to do the Pierre voice again. Oh no!
Sorry about all this. Oh, right. Take these and use them if you need to. Well, you know how NPCs in Trails games work. Oh right. I guess that doesn't matter. We can just skip the crabs, but we do have to... Here we are, yeah. Don't come any closer! I'm not trying to brag, but I'm all muscle, so I wouldn't make a tasty meal.
Me too! I'm not delicious either! All this flab would be terrible for a monster's health!
Bonk. Bonk. Do nothing. Bonk. Oh! Well, that was rude.
Piece of cake.
Crab
Ow.
cake.
You're safe now, guys.
Thank you for coming when you did. If you're wondering, what I'm doing with Minor Bones is a really, really terrible Dr. McCoy impression.
Oh man. For a minute there, I thought I'd never be able to sit down for another meal again.
This is no time to feel relieved. We need to evacuate this place. Why did everything I just said sound like a metaphor for taking a shit? Any more lollygagging and you're going to be sitting in the belly of one of these monsters.
Oh no.
Yes,
oh, every
boss.
line is worse now. Wait for me!
Was I relieved? Evacuate? Oh god!
Oh no.
And then I couldn't keep it to myself because, I don't know, I'm cruel.
Oh fuck. Why, Dios who art in heaven, extend to us a saving hand!
Hey, idiot! If you've got time to pray to the goddess, then how about helping me take care of these creatures? Or we could, because that's our job. Bonk! It's more bonk, stab. Joshua is stab. Estelle is bonk.
Let's move out.
Yeah.
Is everyone alright?
We are now, thanks to you kids. This must also be the divine work of Dios.
What a religious nut. If this was really the work of the goddess, then she wouldn't have allowed us to get into this mess in the first place.
It's because of unbelievers like you that unfortunate accidents like this happen.
How about you try and say that again, buddy? Is this really the time or place for that kind of nonsense? Now get out of here!
Right away, boss.
You be careful too, boss.
Bye, Pierre. I never want to do that voice
May
again.
we never see him again.
That's just the MJ list of, hey, I don't know, I'm not gonna do this well. Oh, minor in training.
Ah! Things weren't supposed to go like this. I don't want to die. I haven't even had a girlfriend yet. Help!
That can't be your metric for success, bud.
What? We still got another one down here?
We'd better hurry and rescue him.
He's fine. Hey, where are you going? That way leads to the monster den. By the way, it's the miner in training who fucked up and got the monsters here.
Oh no!
The bedrock is also still unstable, so how about we do ourselves a favor and keep away from there?
It certainly doesn't look that safe either.
Alright, let's turn back. Turn around, bright twins. Stab. Bonk.
Bonk!
Nothing. Run. Stab.
Let's move out.
Let's move out. Oh man, you kids saved my skin!
Don't worry, you're safe now. A handful of monsters are no match for the likes of a bracer.
Did you say bracers? What are you doing in a place like this? Why, the soot on my boots. You're the new recruit from yesterday. Why on earth are you digging down here in the lower tunnels? I was hoping to get a glimpse of how all you veteran miners work down here. Yeah, that's it. When suddenly the wall collapsed and a flood of monsters came in from the other side. So we got ourselves a veritable nest of monsters now, huh? Looks like you guessed right, kid. So it seems. The area up ahead is dangerous. It's swarming with monsters. Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye!
Would you look at him run? He must have really been scared.
I bet. Okay, so we're not going there. Are we done then? Have we got everybody? Or do I have to... Do I have to clear them out, maybe? And I can't do that because of my ports.
Did we find everybody?
Yes, that should be everyone. Alright, that's fine. Alright then, let's get out of here ourselves. Whee! Oh god, everybody's here now. I don't even remember who I think you were Miles.
Oh, that was me. It was me. Because
Upstairs guy,
It
yeah.
wasn't you. That was the bit. Are you alright, boss?
I'm sure glad you're safe. You can thank these kids for that. By the way, is everyone accounted for? Yep, everyone's here. Well, except for that new guy who took off like a bat out of hell. Poor guy must have wet himself scared. I see. Well, I hope he doesn't give up on being a miner after this. Anyway, there's a high possibility that there are monsters still in the lower tunnels, especially because you had that quartz on that made you dodge all the random encounters. Until we can confirm that it's safe, which it isn't, I don't want anyone using the elevator, you hear me? That was a huge miscalculation on my part. I never expected monsters to surface or bracers to show up. I guess I just have to report the truth about everything that happened. I apologize for getting you involved in more than your fair share of work today. I'll get in touch with the guild a little later on and make sure you two are compensated fairly.
Don't sweat it. We just did what anyone would have done in our position. And besides, it's all a part of our training to become full-fledged bracers.
By the way, what do you intend to do about the lower tunnels? I don't know. We'll figure out some way to deal with it. There's always the option of sealing off the monster den with some explosives. As a heads up, I may ask the guild for help if we run into any other serious trouble.
Sure, you can count on us. And we'll make sure this crystal gets to the mayor as intended.
You did make sure that you didn't drop it, right, Estelle?
How rude. I'm not that careless. Look, it's right.
You didn't. You didn't? You lost it?
Psych! I've got it right here. Let's go make that delivery, shall we?
You are unbelievable. Young lady, those are the kind of words that'll give an old man like me a heart attack. See, okay, I understand the impulse there, and Joshua deserves it, but I don't think the minor chief deserved that fucking scare.
That's true.
Anyway, all the miners are up here now. We'll run through them. We won't be able to mine anything for a while. They're going to dig up what they can up here, since the actual meat of the mine is Monster Run. And Trent's stomach started growling. Of course. Well, you can eat some lobster, I guess.
Yeah.
Miner Gatton apologizes. The bedrock shouldn't have been weak like that. Yeah, and the miner in training was saying some interesting things when he was running out there.
Interesting.
Pierre thought he was a goner. He's going to go back to the chapel and give thanks to the goddess. Yeah, okay, so obviously we made it a thing that because there was the German name and the French name that they had accents, but Pierre's real thing is, like, religion.
He's just a religious nut.
Miles was so surprised when he felt the earthquake. But he's glad everyone's safe.
Oh, yeah, he would be surprised by that earthquake, huh? Yeah.
I find it hilarious that he was the one miner that wasn't in any danger.
Very funny.
Lucky for him, too. And Heinrich, the lower stratum will be sealed off. There are monsters everywhere. It's incredibly dangerous. That's the mine. Things have really made a turn for the worst. It's just been the miners alone. You might not have fared too well. But thankfully, you had children there to save the day. Well, teenagers.
Yay!
But yeah, now amazingly, we rescued everyone. I was certain we were gonna let at least 3 of them die. No, it was not their turn to die after all.
It was not their turn to die. Oh.
Throat is not in singing shape today.
It is not.
Yeah, I don't think they've updated yet. Let me check. My guide says that this guy specifically updates at some point. No. Alright, first to the mirrors. Maybe Ina? Because,
I'll probably just take a Benadryl after this.
I guess I didn't get enough to drink last night. Maybe I should have had Shara join me for a bit longer instead of heading home early. All this about Ina and Shara drinking. Mostly Shara, but...
Alcoholism.
Woo!
Yay!
The mayor's in his study with a visitor right now. If you've got business with the mayor, please be quiet when you enter. That's interesting. You heard from Lita that the vegetables haven't arrived. Well, give them time. They've just recovered from a crisis. Jeez.
It's a family-run business. They're doing the best they can.
Exactly. Hello. She has a face?
Oh, she has a face. I see. I would never have imagined that the clock tower had such an anecdote to go with it.
Oh? Anecdote. We're gonna find out info.
Totally blown away after hearing that.
With war, it's easy to speak of tragedy. But I think what's important is the strength to overcome the pain and establish peace. Well, who do we have here?
We've come to deliver the object you requested. Did we catch you in the middle of something?
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. You're no trouble at all. In fact, you've come at a good time. Let me introduce you to my guest. This is Josette. She's a student at the Genis Royal Academy.
The Genis Royal Academy?
I've heard of it before. It's a boarding school for higher education in the Rouen region, right?
Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Josette Har. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, Josette.
You can call me Joshua. The two of them are actually bracers. I'd asked them to do a personal job for me.
Bracers? You mean the proud knights of freedom who love peace above all else and do not succumb to any power? This is such an inspiring moment. I never thought I'd run into any real bracers.
The inspiring part sounds a little much.
By the way, is it alright if I just call you Josette? Yes, please do. So, why did you come to Rolent? Are you a friend of the mayor's? No, today is actually the first time we've ever met. I'm researching the important cultural assets of each region as part of my independent studies. And although I thought he might be busy, I've been lucky enough to get an audience with the mayor.
Well, you see, when a rich person turns up, you tend to be nice to them.
You're really serious about your studies, aren't you? Maybe we're intruding a bit, huh? No, I've already asked the mayor enough questions. Instead, maybe it is I whom in the way.
Don't be silly, it's not like that at all. Estelle, this is a great opportunity, so how about showing her what you've brought with you?
Sure, hold on a second. Oh my word, that's septium, right? What a wonderful glow it gives off.
Yes, and its size is impressive too. This is indeed a gift worthy of expressing the appreciation of all Rolent citizens.
A gift?
Worthy of expressing our appreciation. I see. So this is a gift for the Queen's anniversary.
You're sharp, Joshua. I intend to send an engraved ornament using this to the Queen, as a token of Rolent citizens' appreciation to Her Majesty, who will be turning 60 years old.
So it's a present for the Queen. How delightful.
We, as citizens of Liberl, owe Her Majesty a great debt for all she has done for us. In fact, the reason why we can use an airliner with such ease is because of the support of the royal family.
I've even heard that the Bracer Guild in Liberl has received support from the royal family. We do owe her a great debt of gratitude.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Can you believe it, Joshua? We carried a present for the Queen with these very hands.
And what's more, you ran around with it in those hands like a wild maniac.
You weren't supposed to tell anyone.
I wouldn't have imagined anything less from you, Estelle.
You guys. Here you go, Mayor Klaus. It has been faithfully delivered.
Gave the septium crystal to the mayor. Thank you very much. And as a matter of precaution...
That's what the safe was for.
Do you still want to rob it?
I mean, maybe I'll just rob it and then, run around with it for a little bit and then put it back.
Okay, it'll be safe in there, so I've been told. They call those things safes, don't you know? Now all that's left is to have Melder's Orbital Factory finish up the engraving on its ornament. I can't wait to see what it'll look like when it's done.
Don't hog it all to yourself when you do. Let me see it too when it's finished, okay? It's too bad I won't be here to see it for myself. But today I was lucky enough to speak with the mayor and see something as beautiful as that. How shall I ever thank you?
Don't mention it. This is all part of my job as a mayor. Schmoozing to the rich.
Thank you for everything. I love schmoozing, but I think it's time for me to say goodbye. I think we should be going ourselves.
Agreed. Have a nice day, Mayor Klaus.
Yourselves as well.
So, you're heading home tomorrow on the airline, are you? Yes, that's right. School's about to begin.
I see. So you used your school vacation time to come here.
That's too bad. We could have made great friends. I hope we can meet again sometime. There's nothing I would like more. Please, have a wonderful day, Estelle, Joshua. What a nice girl. For looking like someone from a rich family, she wasn't snooty at all.
Yeah.
Joshua? Oh, could I be correct in assuming that she's your type? Oh my god.
What? What are you talking about?
You're blushing. I'm really surprised. I had no idea that you were into the rich girl type. We'll have to get some pickup lines ready for the next time you meet.
Quit getting all excited about nothing! Especially when you have no idea what others are thinking.
Huh?
Just, never mind. Anyway, let's report to the guild. The next job we're doing for Dad will be the last one.
Oh, right. All right, let's get pumped and knock this last one out.
Yeah, let's just attack it. That'll be great.
Punch it in the nose.
Alita's gonna clean the attic, which is dark and has rats. Not afraid of ghosts, but hates rats with a passion. I mean, yeah, mood, alright.
Rats carry diseases, that's valid.
Yeah. We do a wonderful job for being so young. Even if Cassius is away, Rolent has nothing to worry about with two of us.
I don't know.
Thanks,
about
Mayor's
that.
wife. That was dangerously kind. We did well bringing the crystal back, and we're making a name for ourselves. The mayor looks forward to our future success. And once again, there's nothing in the attic. Well, I mean, there's plenty of things in the attic, but nothing we can click on. Has anything changed? Yes, you're here, you're here. Okay, I think everybody's updated. So we can probably have a decent chance of running through Rolent in our time, if these guys are... Yeah. Pat learned about the Bracer Guild in Sunday school. Bracers are so cool. Luke would like to grow up so that he can be one. I must really suck if I got passed up by the likes of
Oh my
Estelle, but I
God.
guess that's life.
Child.
Child.
Tisk tisk, child.
Ooh.
Oh, do we have to go on a quest for the cat? Oh my god, what am I ever to do? I hope those bracers will show up sometime soon. Did I hear you say you're looking for a couple of bracers? Yes, that's right. Does this mean that you are they? It sure does. Sorry, go piss girl, I mean they. That's not gonna make sense to...
I read the word they, and that's the only thing my brain came up with, and I have to... there's only like 5 people that are gonna get that.
But they'll appreciate it, and that's alright.
Okay. Alright. I haven't even taken the Benadryl yet, and I'm already like this. That's not a good sign. Even that handsome young man, too. Oh my god.
That's right, myself included.
Well, what a pleasant surprise this is. There certainly seem to be a lot of people with the name Bracer these days. Huh? Does this mean that you are brother and sister or something like that? Thank God, Ida, passing the vibes check. You know, that's got to be it. When people have the same name, it usually means they're family.
I mean, you're right, but for the weirdest reason.
Weird reason, yeah, but... Well, I guess that's kind of how it is for us.
Estelle, I think this lady has no idea what bracers are. She seems to have mistaken the word bracer for somebody's name.
You can't be serious. May I ask what the two of you are whispering to each other about?
No. It'll be a pain to explain all this to her, so let's just go along with what she says.
I'll try.
You seem to be troubled over something, ma'am.
My goodness, for such a cute little dumpling, you catch on quick. Young boys are so considerate. All right, we're getting into weird territory now. Hey, are you really distressed, or are you just trying to flirt with someone who's way too young for you?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right, I am. I am so distressed. My little Errol hasn't come home. I carelessly dozed off here at the cafe and she vanished. And who is Errol exactly? Estelle, you should know this. My little kitten. She's so snuggly wuggly. Oh, and if I might add, it's not just her face that's so cute, it's her personality as well.
What's the color of your kitten's fur?
Let me think for a moment. How do you not
What?
know that? Oh, no, she just had to come up with a really poetic answer. Okay, this lady's all over the place. All right, maybe it's like the color of the evening sun in autumn shining down upon a field of wheat.
So it's tannish?
I think she's just out running around somewhere, so if you find her, please bring her back.
Understood. We'll start by looking for her outdoors. If we find her, we'll come back and report to you.
I'll be waiting right here for you. Oh my god. Good luck, Mr. and Miss Bracer.
Thanks.
I mean, you get kudos for not being like, oh, are you guys dating? Because that was a genuine fear, but...
Speaking of, Claire.
God damn it. I saw the mayor coming out of the guild earlier. Other than that, I've been seeing Mr. Rhinont's mother out in town a lot. She's awfully suspicious if you ask me. Oh no. But I don't know which one I should follow for more details. Claire? That concerns me, Claire. Claire?
Yeah. Claire's
Claire?
fine.
no.
All right. So the Bracer Guild is where we turn this in, but we'll do that next time. For now, I'll just do a quickish run of the people around here. Stop in, show your faces to Stella. No matter what she tells you, she's a real worrywart. She is.
She sure is. Are my eyes deceiving me? What's wrong, Stella? I washed my face this morning like you've always told me to.
Even though you're not my mom.
Even though you're not my mom, and you're never gonna be my mom because my mom probably died in a tragic accident. Estelle, your eyes really have. Fuck. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. I was gonna do a bit. Your eyes really have begun to look like your mother's, haven't they? What? Really? Hearing that makes me really happy. My goodness, this has brought back so many memories. Well, okay. She's back to generic talk.
Yeah. Anyway, please feel guilty for the bit you were going to make, MJ.
Yeah.
My mother started suddenly talking about trying to set me up with someone. I told her I wasn't planning on getting married for a while, but she doesn't listen to a word I say. Oh, this is just great.
Oh no.
I'm just not ready for the responsibilities of a family at this point.
I secretly decided to start looking for bridal candidates for my son. I've been talking to girls who seem to be at an agreeable age. I can't read today. I'm gonna move my mic over so I can see the screen a little better.
Oh no. Anyway, in here there's a large piece of septium discovered in the mine. Yeah, something like that's rather pricey, but already has a buyer. The mayor, I guess. The mayor's all fidgety. He's always been like that. Melders is just mayor-shaming him. Wow. And here's
shaming.
Here's
Who
someone
are you?
with a face. Girl with glasses.
Wow! How cute is this?
Perfect. That's all you get for this week.
All right.
Yeah, she's actually nobody. You'll never see her again. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. I heard the two of you have been pretty active. New, hopeful young bracers around town. Should have expected as much from Cassius's kids. We're being rooted for by fate. That's good to know.
Nice.
Uni's going to stay with her dad today and help him around the house, which makes him happy. Yeah, Uni's a good child. It's just Luke.
Luke's the problem.
Radford has been grumbling about something. What's on his mind?
Dear.
Is it that he doesn't like your husband?
Radford, go to therapy. Radford.
Frissa heard rumors that some fiends appeared in the mine. Is her husband all right? Do you have a... What is your guess? Who do you think her husband is?
Oh, I don't know. Just based on, convenience. I don't remember the guy's name, but, the guy at the front, maybe. The
guard?
guy
The
at
door?
the very
Landon?
entrance. Yeah.
Maybe. Could be any of them. Could even be
I don't
Trent,
know.
and, it's not that he's away from home because he works so hard, but because he spends his days eating in the bar.
That would be so depressing.
Yeah. Pat is good friends with a girl named Uni. Her father always comes to see her off and pick her up from Sunday school, and you're jealous of the good parent-child relationship. Should I go pick up my son? Would he hate it?
This is a stressful little...
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of parent trauma unpacking in this little run-through. My goodness.
The Liberal Kingdom is sandwiched between two powerful nations, Erebonia to the north and Calvard to the east. But it has proudly maintained its independence. Yeah, and you don't really get a sense of how much bigger these two are when you look at this Liberal map. But if you look at a map of the continent, Liberal is a speck and these are giants.
Yeah.
It's unusual for Luke, but he went to Sunday school like he was supposed to the other day. Yeah, because they were learning about bracers.
Oh my.
He's like, oh, that's cool! I'm gonna be an actual diligent child today! Woo!
He's not a truant
Yeah.
anymore.
Mirano wanted the Ismelas found in the Malga mine for her own private collection. Who scooped her? Who got it before? I don't know. Miss Mirna, we'd better get back to Bose or we'll miss our next meeting. The mayor of Bose would like to hear their report. The other day, Scheherazade came in for a drink and was just as unbelievable as Estelle had said.
Oh my god.
I don't even dare say what she did. Scheherazade came here the other day, and I got stuck drinking with her, even after closing hours. Even after emptying 5 bottles of my strongest stuff, she still didn't act the least bit drunk.
Yeah, Cher going from tipsy to totally wasted is, well...
I don't even want to imagine what would happen. Alyssa went and hid, and the chef went home. I was so dead I could hardly work the next day. I still feel pickled. And there's a new man here. Unshaven man. Oh man, I'm starving.
Every time someone has a full illustration, I'm like, interesting. The only meals I cook
Yeah, the chef asked if Estelle cooks.
are the ones I have to make when it's my turn at home, and, well,
It's always best to start with something simple if you have trouble cooking. First you get your ingredients and cookware together, and then it's time to put your all into it. Cooking can be a useful skill in many ways, and you got nothing to lose by trying. I mean, your house could burn down.
I could burn something down, and I do love fire, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, we've only got the one house.
Tabitha has learned that we are the good bracers. Perhaps you should brag that these are the same bracers that are your daughter's friends. To who? Okay.
Okay.
Great. I'm glad that our importance to your social standing is what matters here. Orvid has got to succeed in his business negotiations in Bose. Fuck you, buddy.
I don't care about you, Orvid. Oh, no.
Before and after the Queen's birthday celebration is when the airliners are the most crowded. Now, if I just had a girlfriend, I could take her to see the sights in the royal city. What I wouldn't give to see our queen, who never gave in to the powerful emperor and the opposing minister, just once. And of course, I mustn't
God
forget
damn
her
it.
granddaughter, Princess Claudia.
There it is. There it is. I was waiting for it. I was like, this is too respectful for Alan. The other shoe's gonna drop.
And another airship is here, the westward circling airliner, the Cecilia, just about ready to leave for Bose. Thus far, no domestic airliner has ever been involved in a big accident. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation has paid particularly close attention to safety. The fact that none of these airliners have ever been in an accident is something we're very proud of.
Okay, well, Cassius, that sucks for you, bud.
The orbital engine and fuselage checks are complete. It can take off at any time.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Others may not be of the same opinion, but is there a smell you just really like? I adore the sizzling smell particular to hot airliner engines. Also wet runways on rainy days. Thanks, Fabri. Thanks for sharing.
Huh.
Yup. In here, we have our...
Yeah, anyway, I'm throwing my bets now. Something's gonna happen with that airliner.
After the war, Melder's son restored this clock tower using an orbment, and they went back to New York. I'm a little saddened by the fact...
Did they go back to New York? Did they finish up their studies and they practiced
law? They practiced law, and Paddington worked next door. You're a little saddened by the fact that the number of things he maintains has decreased. Ho ho, this just means the era has changed. What era are you entering, sir?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tell us about the thing that happened to our mom, Paddington. I mean, I'm sure Estelle knows, but I don't.
Today we got a reservation for a magazine reporter from the Royal City. He should be arriving any time now.
Oh. I wonder who that guy was. Well, good afternoon, Estelle and Joshua. Did you by any chance come for a visit? Would you like a spot of tea?
Nope, we're just gonna ghost you. Bye.
All right.
And here, Siguro is heading to Bose on the next airliner, on the one that's docked at the moment. There have been a number of incidents going on in Bose recently, so you're a bit worried. Next is the Bose region. The Bose market is what Adele's looking forward to. Here's a lot of rare items from the Empire displayed. Stashing money away. Preparation is a go, shopping spirit is a go, and loads of money in the wallet is a go! Very good. Can't fault her enthusiasm. And lastly, in the church,
Radford. Snuck out to see his son-in-law working in the woods. Working hard in his own way, but somehow just seemed to be lacking in something. There's just something missing. I just can't approve of him yet. Father Divine has watched over Rolent for 30 years, stood with the citizens in bewilderment when the city was reduced to rubble. But when he gazes out on the rebuilt city, he is awed at people's strength. Frailty and strength, coexisting things, are inseparable in our paradoxical existences. However, for myself, these features are what make us humans most beloved. Okay. And the Sunday school lesson went well, thanks to the advice of Father Divine. However, I don't know what to do about Luke's naughty behavior.
Wow, who would have thought?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we talked to everybody in the mayor's residence before, because that was where we started. So that's a Rolent run, and how are we for time? Perhaps we'll report in to the Bracer Guild next time to cap that off, and then we'll move on to whatever comes next, possibly to do with the two new strangers that have appeared, because they have faces, and that's rare.
True.
Well, the three strangers, because we have Josette as well, who also has a face, but we don't know the names.
She's
of
not
the
a
other two.
stranger now. We don't.
No, we know who she is now. She's a visiting rich girl. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. MJ and I will catch you in the next one. Fare thee well.
See you later.